Chapter 2. Disclosure of Evil. In order to seize that precious mind, I offer now to the Tathagatas, to the sacred Dharma, the stainless jewel, and to the sons of Buddha, the oceans of excellence, whatever flowers and fruits there are, and whatever kinds of medicine, whatever jewels exist in this world, and whatever clean, refreshing waters. Likewise, gem-encrusted mountains, forest groves, quiet and joyful places, heavenly trees bedecked with flowers, and trees with fruit-laden branches. Fragrances of the celestial realms, incense, wishing trees, and jewel trees, uncultivated harvests, and all ornaments that are worthy to be offered. Lakes and pools adorned with lotuses, and the beautiful cry of wild geese, everything unowned within the limitless spheres of space. Creating these things in my mind, I offer them to the supreme beings, the Buddhas, as well as their sons, compassionate ones, think kindly of me and accept these offerings of mine. Having no merit, I am destitute, and I have no other gifts to offer. Protectors, you who think of helping others, by your power accept these for my sake. Eternally shall I offer all my bodies to the conquerors and their sons. Please accept me, you supreme heroes, respectfully shall I be your subject. Though being completely under your care, I shall benefit all with no fears of conditioned existence. I shall perfectly transcend my previous evils, and in the future shall commit no more. To very sweetly scented bathing chambers, with brilliantly sparkling crystal floors, and exquisite pillars ablaze with gems, having canopies above aglow with pearls. I beseech the Tathagatas and their sons to come and bathe their bodies, from many jeweled vases filled with water scented and enticing, to the accompaniment of music and song. Let me dry their bodies with incomparable cloths, clean and well anointed with scent. And then may I present these holy beings with fragrant garments of suitable colors. I adorn with manifold ornaments and various raiments fine and smooth, the Aryas, Samantabhadra, Manjughosha, Avalokitesvara, and all the others. Just like polishing pure refined gold, do I anoint the Buddha's forms that blaze with light, with the choicest perfumes whose fragrance permeates 1,000,000,000 worlds. And to the highest objects of giving I offer beautiful, well-arranged garlands, as well as enchanting, sweet-smelling flowers, such as lily, jasmine, and lotus blooms. Also I send forth clouds of incense, whose sweet aroma steals away the mind, as well as celestial delicacies, including a variety of foods and drinks. I offer them jeweled lamps, arranged on golden lotus buds. Upon land sprinkled with scented water, do I scatter delicate flower petals. To those who have the nature of compassion, I offer palaces resounding with melodious hymns, exquisitely illuminated by hanging pearls and gems that adorn the infinities of space. Eternally shall I offer to all the Buddhas jeweled umbrellas with golden handles, and exquisite ornaments embellishing the rims, standing erect, their shapes beautiful to behold. And in addition may a mass of offerings resounding with sweet and pleasing music, like clouds that appease the misery of all, each remain for as long as necessary. And may a continuous rain of flowers and precious gems descend upon the reliquaries and the statues, and upon all the jewels of Dharma. In the same way as Manjughosha and others have made offerings to the conquerors, similarly do I bestow gifts upon the Tathagatas, the protectors, their sons, and all. I glorify the oceans of excellence with limitless verses of harmonious praise. May these clouds of gentle eulogy constantly ascend to their presence. With bodies as numerous as all the atoms within the universe, I prostrate to all Buddhas of the 3 times, the Dharma, and the supreme community. Likewise, I prostrate to all reliquaries, to the bases of an awakened mind, to all learned abbots and masters, to all the noble practitioners. I seek refuge in all Buddhas until I possess the essence of awakening. Likewise, I seek refuge in Dharma and in the assembly of Bodhisattvas. With folded hands, I beseech the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas who possess the great compassion and reside in all directions, throughout beginningless cyclic existence in this life and in others. Unknowingly I committed evil deeds and ordered them to be done by others. Overwhelmed by the deceptions of ignorance, I rejoiced in what was done, but now seeing these mistakes from my heart, I declare them to the Buddhas. Whatever harmful acts of body, speech, and mind I have done in a disturbed mental state, towards the three jewels of refuge, my parents, my spiritual masters, and others, and all the grave wrongs done by me, so thoroughly evil and polluted, but an abundance of faults I openly declare to the guides of the world. But I may well perish before all my evils have been purified, so please protect me in such a way as will swiftly and surely free me from them. The untrustworthy Lord of Death waits not for things to be done or undone. Whether I am sick or healthy, this fleeting lifespan is unstable. Leaving all, I must depart alone. But through not having understood this, I committed various kinds of evil, for the sake of my friends and foes. My foes will become nothing. My friends will become nothing. I too will become nothing. Likewise, all will become nothing. Just like a dream experience, whatever things I enjoy will become a memory. Whatever has passed will not be seen again. Even within this brief life, many friends and foes have passed, but whatever unbearable evil I committed for them remains ahead of me. Thereby, through not having realized that I shall suddenly vanish, I committed so much evil, out of ignorance, lust, and hate. Remaining neither day nor night, life is always slipping by, and never getting any longer. Why will death not come to one like me? While I am lying in bed, although surrounded by my friends and relatives, the feeling of life being severed will not be experienced by me alone. When seized by the messengers of death, what benefit will friends and relatives afford? My merit alone shall protect me then, but upon that I have never relied. O protectors, I so unconcerned, unaware of such terror as this, accumulated a great deal of evil for the sake of this transient life. Petrified is the person, today being led to a torture chamber, with dry mouth and dreadful sunken eyes. His entire appearance is transfigured. What need to mention the tremendous despair, when stricken with the disease of great panic, being clasped by the physical forms of the frightful messengers of death? Who can afford me real protection from this great horror? With terrified, bulging eyes agape, I shall search the four quarters for refuge. But seeing no refuge there, I shall become enveloped in gloom. If there be no protection there, then what shall I be able to do? Therefore I now seek refuge in the Buddhas who protect the world, who strive to shelter all that lives, and with great strength eradicate all fear. Likewise, I purely seek refuge in the dharmas they have realized, that clears away the fears of cyclic existence, and also in the assembly of bodhisattvas. I, trembling with fear, offer myself to Samantabhadra. To Mandragosha also I make a gift of my body. To the protector, Avalokitesvara, who infallibly acts with compassion, I utter a mournful cry. Please protect this evildoer. In my search for refuge, I cry from the heart for Akashagarbha, Sitagarbha, and all the compassionate protectors. And I seek refuge in Vajrapani, upon the sight of whom all harmful beings, such as the messengers of death, flee in terror to the four quarters. Previously I transgressed your advice, but now seeing this great fear, I go to you for refuge. By doing so, this fear be swiftly cleared away. If I need to comply with a doctor's advice when frightened by a common illness, then how much more so when perpetually diseased by the manifold evils of desire and so forth. And if all people dwelling on this earth can be overcome by just one of these, and if no other medicine to cure them is to be found elsewhere in the universe, then the intention not to act in accordance with the advice of the all-knowing physicians that can uproot every misery is extremely bewildered and worthy of scorn. If I need to be careful near a small ordinary precipice, then how much more so near the one of long duration that drops for 1,000 miles. It is inappropriate to enjoy myself, thinking that today alone I shall not die, for inevitably the time will come when I shall become nothing. Who can grant me fearlessness? How can I be surely freed from this? If I shall inevitably become nothing, how can I relax and enjoy myself? What remains with me now from the terminated experiences of the past? But through my great attachment to them, I have been going against my spiritual master's advice. Having departed from this life, and from all my friends and relatives, if all alone I must go elsewhere, what is the use of making friends and enemies? How can I be surely freed from unwholesomeness, the source of misery? Continually, night and day, should I only consider this. Whatever has been done by me, through ignorance and unknowing, be it the breaking of a vow or a deed by nature wrong, I humbly confess it all in the presence of the protectors, with folded hands prostrating myself again and again, my mind terrified by the misery. I beseech all the guides of the world to please accept my evils and wrongs. Since these are not good, in the future I shall do them no more.